Hi guys, welcome back to Growing 101. Today we're going to be making our very own seed starting soil mix. If you're starting seeds at home, the soil that you use matters more than you might think. And I personally love making my own seed starting soil mix because it's a lot cheaper and it saves up a lot of space. So why does seed starting soil matter? Little seedlings have very tiny and delicate roots. Heavy potting soil and garden soil can hold too much water and limit airflow, and this can lead to a lot of disease or slow growth. A good seed starting mix is lightweight, drains well, and creates space for roots to grow without stress. So the mix we're doing today just has two components, our coco coir and perlite, and you can actually buy this in a kit on our website. Coco coir acts as the base. It holds moisture evenly without becoming compacted. Perlite improves drainage and airflow, preventing soggy soil and root issues. Together, they create an ideal environment for germination and early growth. If you want everything measured out for you, we actually have 3 different kit sizes depending on how much you're starting. The 1 tray supply is enough to fill about one 10-20 tray. If you're using tray inserts, you may have a little extra mix left over. The 4 tray supply fills about 4 10-20 trays and works well if you're starting several crops at once. And the full season supply is designed to last most home growers through an entire seed starting season. So we're going to start off by hydrating some coco coir. For each puck, you want to use about 1.5 cups of water, and you'll let it sit and expand. You're aiming for a texture that's light and fluffy, so your soil shouldn't feel overly muddy or too wet. If it does feel too wet, it's not the end of the world. You can totally leave it out to sit and dry a little bit before you move on to adding the perlite. Once this is hydrated, you can add your perlite with a 7-to-1 ratio, meaning that your soil is 7 parts and your perlite is 1 part. So because everything is pre-measured, I know that 2 pucks of the coco coir makes about 2 quarts of soil. So doing a little bit of math, that means I'm going to add just above 1 cup of perlite to this mix. I will say this stuff can be kind of irritating on your lungs, so it's really important to wear a mask if you have one while you're adding this in. Once it's fully combined and it's a little more moist, you don't really have to worry about that as much. So we mix that in thoroughly to make sure that the perlite is evenly distributed throughout the coco coir. This seed starting soil mix works well in seed starting tray inserts, 10-20 trays, seed starting pots, and even small houseplants. Because we're starting some seeds pretty soon here, I'm going to throw this into this bucket so we can use it later. And luckily, because we only use 2 of these pucks and a small amount of this perlite bag, I'm going to store these and reopen it later when I need to make more seed starting soil mix. So as you can see, making your own seed starting soil mix is really simple, pretty affordable, and gives you full control over the quality and texture of your soil. Whether you're just starting 1 tray or preparing for your entire season, this kit can set your seedlings up for success. Make sure you check the description below if you want to check out any of these cool kits. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you have your own personal seed starting soil mix ingredients, let us know in the comments below.